Good morning, my good people. It is 10, 15, 18. Awesome numbers. Y'all know I just stopped through to have a little bit of real talk with y'all. You know, it's a lot going on in everyone's lives. It's a lot going on in relationships. I'm not even just talking about male, female. I'm talking about sibling, cousins, friends, work. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of misinterpretations. There's a lot of hurt. There is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of displacements where people don't really know how to feel about certain things. But the one main thing that I realize in all of this is that a lot of people do not know what love looks like. They don't know what authentic love looks like. And then the ones who do know what it looks like, or who live in that and give that to people, have been given such backlashing for being that individual, or have been the person on the receiving end to receive fake love, imitated as real love straight up in their face, till they're horrified of accepting, receiving, or even loving somebody else again. And I get it. But it behooves me. So many people really do not. It's a generation of people that do not know what love looks like. They have been taught that it is in a video. They have been taught that it's what you have, it's how you give, it's how much you give, how much you spend on what you give. They've been taught that falling in love is love, and if you're not in love, then you don't love somebody. And they don't know that true agape, unconditional love, meaning that 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 have I forgave you. And 7 times 7 do you continue to do the same stupid stuff, but I still avail myself available to you. I'm not talking about being a codependent person. I'm not talking about letting somebody run all over you and walk all over you. I'm not talking about being a brown noser or a butt kisser. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the kind of love that our Creator shows, that we continue to fumble and fall, and we don't always give him the props that he deserves, and we don't always show up like we should. We don't always walk in the places that we need to walk. We don't always walk in the kindest of spirits, and we miss marks and we miss goals, but he doesn't stop being there. He doesn't see the righteous forsaken. He doesn't see us provided. And when I say righteous, that does not mean perfect. And that's where we have gotten it so mixed up and so confused. Righteous does not mean perfect. Righteous means that when my Creator looks down at me, he says that is something good. Not at what you did, but the core of your soul. Are you a good soul? Are you a soul who longeth after things that are good, that are right? Are you a soul that will have a bulldog tenacity, or a stand up for righteousness type person, to where you don't like seeing people wronged, and you will stand up for justice? That type of person. So many long to know that love, but so many don't know it. Staring them in their face through gestures, through words of encouragement, through words of empowerment. But because people have been misconstrued, and a lot of times people who have that kind of love are misconstrued. Oh my gosh, misunderstood so much. People will take a text message that you say, a post that you post, and swear it's about them, or swear that you're being petty, or swear that you're being sarcastic, or swear that whatever. And a lot of times, most of the time, that's not true. But most of us who walk in that type of love, we are honest with you. We're truthful, and we still put love on it. You know the song say, put some praise on it? We put some love on it. We put some love on it. And so, to have someone, male, female, teenager, or a child, it's amazing to receive that kind of love. It feels funny at first if you've never walked in it, or had it, or seen an example of it, or experienced it. It feels funny. You feel like somebody wants something from you. You feel like somebody got a secret agenda. You feel like, well, why are you here? You feel like, what do you want from me? You're not getting nothing out of me. I don't want to love you. This is weird. This is rare. I don't understand this type of love. It doesn't feel right. And the sad part is, dysfunction is so functional to some people that their way of love, they're okay with the dysfunctionalism. But when you have somebody that's structured, has a structured kind of love for you, you don't get it. So you used to a female coming up, setting off stuff, or going all wild and crazy. For men who are used to all that wildness, you're used to that. So when a woman doesn't react like that, you be like, okay, what's really going on? Or if a woman is used to a man being all rah, yeah, I'm going to ride up on him, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. And we talking about relationships now. But then you get a man who be like, okay, that's your homeboy, that's cool. What's up, man? How you doing? Dap you up. You like, he must don't love me. Or he must don't care about me. Or why he acting like that? Oh, I don't know. No. That's functional. But people are so used to it. Just like children who have been abandoned or been abused, or their parents wasn't affectionate towards them for whatever reason. When you get children who get hugs for the first time, when they feel those warm, genuine, real hugs, because those kind of hugs are so warm and so real. They like look at you. They get kind of standoffish. They be looking at you. They don't even know how to hug you back. They kind of just stay there with both of their hands down to their shoulders. And they just be sitting there looking like, why is this person hugging me? Why are they loving on me? And they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to receive it. They don't get it at all. They don't get it at all, where they're trying to figure out, well, why is this person hugging me? Why do they love me? I'm not even worth loving? And that's the root of most of it. People think they're not worth loving. Y'all, we are all worth loving. The most damnablest person is even worth loving. They just was never loved. We have to learn how to receive the real love. That's the love that loves you in spite of. That's the love that still shows up and you know you wrong and you done some crazy stuff to somebody, or even to that person, and they still show up and support you, or feed you, or clothe you, or check on you, or pray for you in a secret when you don't even know their prayers is going up for your life. Those are the people you should want to surround yourself with. Why do you want to surround yourself with a dysfunctional type love? You know, the love that's calling you out your name. The love that's telling you you ain't nothing. The love that always got negative things to say to you. The love that don't ever speak life into you and say, today's a great day. Go out and get it. You can do it. You can make it. You are special. You know, why do we gravitate towards dysfunctional love? But I tell you what, when you have tasted the authenticness, the genuine, pure love, like the rays of the sun against your sun-kissed skin, against your skin tones, whatever skin tone you is, you know that you've never encountered something so pure and so warm. And you'll stop to say, I don't understand this. I don't even know what this is that I'm feeling. But I'm embracing it. And I like it. And it actually is healing. I know it's hard. But if you would just let go and let the true love shine upon your heart of people who genuinely love you, you will be so much better. People are put in our lives to teach us all vast type of levels of things. You have to remain reachable and teachable. So I'll just say to you, be loved. Allow yourself to be loved. And then you be loved. And if you don't know how to love, allow that person who is showing you a love you've never felt, you've never seen, you've never experienced to love on you. And take their pieces and learn from that, and take that and say, okay, this is how, let me try this. And your life will change for the greater. Everything around you will change. Your business will change. Your life will change. Your relationships with everybody around you will change. Your inner core will change. Y'all, it's time to show forth the genuine love. People are dying. People are hurting. People are giving up. People are lost. People are weak. People are just sick in their bodies, in their minds. People are lost. But love can find you. Woo! Love know how to find you. Love is the kind that when you connected to someone, when that love is pure, you wake up out your sleep and this person is in your spirit and you just do nothing but pray. When you love somebody and it's real and it's from above, you can go by that place knowing that that person just blatantly just shuns you and still go by and show them love. Hug them. You can do that. When you've tasted it, it will find you. That kind of love finds you in your darkest moment when you want to give up. You think don't nobody know or he ain't listening. That's the kind of love that'll text you a message that says, I don't know what you're going through today, but you can make it. It'll inbox you and say, I was thinking about you and I just want you to know I'm praying for you today. That is the type of love that when you're hungry and you don't have a dime in your pocket and somebody, or you too busy, and somebody will stop by and say, I was thinking about you, here's a nice meal. That's what love is. He said, you fed me. You came to visit me while I was in prison. You can't go visit, you can write. Let's not us ever forget our beginnings. Let us always remain humble and reachable and teachable. And let us always be the light in somebody else's darkness by way of authentic love. I just wanted to do some real talk with y'all. Remember, I'm always praying for you, boo. Never forget those who have helped you in the time of need. Never forget those who have loved on you when you felt yourself unlovable. Never forget those who spoke life and a word of prosperity into your being that pushed you to the next day when you wanted to give up on that day. Never forget those people. Don't ever get too high and too mighty or too arrogant or too wounded down and bogged down in your own self elements and pity that you cannot reach back out to show them some love. Remain humble. And like I say, I'm always praying for you, boo. Just needed to have this real talk. Because I'm going through some things right now, but I refuse to not walk in love. So, be love and be light. Respectfully, Monty.